Okay, so you know how we're all doing a ton of shopping online these days?
Yeah, especially with the holidays coming up.
Exactly. And I think we can all relate to that feeling of like anxiously tracking a package.
Oh, totally. Hoping it actually makes it to your door.
And then like what happens when a porch pirate just comes and like snatches it?
Right. It's like this fear of package theft is becoming a real thing.
It's not just a minor annoyance anymore.
Yeah. The Wall Street Journal actually had this article about it.
Oh, really?
Like how it's starting to affect people's big life decisions,
Wow.
like where they decide to live or how much they spend on security systems and stuff.
That's kind of wild when you think about it.
It is.
So we're going to like dive into that article today.
Okay.
We'll look at some other research too.
Sounds good.
Try to get the whole picture, you know?
Yeah.
See how big this porch pirate problem really is.
Uh-huh.
And then we'll look at the costs and all that.
Okay.
Even this new insurance called Porch Pals.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think it'll be pretty interesting.
Yeah. So one of the things that's really fascinating is how this goes way beyond just losing a package.
Right.
It's like there are these psychological and economic impacts too.
Totally. And one of the things the article mentioned was this statistic.
Okay.
Almost half of all online shoppers
Wow.
can expect to have at least one package stolen during the holidays.
Really?
Yeah, and that's from Value Penguin.
I see.
They did a lot of research on this.
That's a huge number.
It is
Makes you wonder, like, are we just accepting this?
the new normal.
Yeah, because even normalizing theft on a small scale can have some pretty bad consequences.
For sure. And the article goes into some of those.
Okay.
Like, people are doing some pretty extreme things to protect their deliveries.
Like what?
We're talking like moving apartments,
Oh, wow.
installing expensive security systems,
Yeah.
and like constantly watching their doorbell cameras
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine the stress of that?
just to get a package.
Yeah, it's like giving up some of your freedom and comfort just to shop online.
It's a little unsettling when you think about it like that.
It is.
And it's not just about the hassle and anxiety either.
Right, there's the money part too.
Totally. Like, beyond just what the stolen stuff is worth,
Uh-huh.
there's all that time you waste.
Filing claims and dealing with companies.
Yeah, and that can take hours, even days.
It's so frustrating.
There's this guy in the article, Adam Sticha.
Okay.
He had a box of sweaters stolen right off his porch.
No way.
Yeah, he did eventually get replacements from Amazon, but he had to go through so much just to get back to where he started.
So even when you get your money back, it's still like a cost in terms of time and energy.
Yeah.
It makes you wonder, is it even worth it?
Especially for something that wasn't that expensive.
Exactly.
Makes you wonder if this is why people are moving to those fancy apartments with doormen.
Yeah, like paying more for security.
Exactly. Like, is that becoming a thing?
Well, the article talks about this woman, Jenny Eckstein.
Okay.
She's a software developer in New York City, and she actually moved to a more expensive place just to avoid package theft.
Wow, so she's literally paying extra for peace of mind.
It seems like it.
I wonder if that's becoming like a trend.
It's hard to say, but it does raise some questions
Yeah.
about how this whole thing is affecting where people live.
Like, is security becoming a top priority when you're looking for an apartment?
Right, and if people are choosing pricier places just to feel safe about their packages, what does it say about, like, affordability?
Yeah, especially in cities.
Exactly, and it's not just about housing costs either.
Okay.
The article mentions that almost half of people who shop online
Wow.
have bought home security systems just for package deliveries.
Really?
Yeah, and those systems cost like $143 on average.
It's like another hidden cost of shopping online.
It's like a porch pirate tax.
Totally. And even with all that security, there's still no guarantee your package is safe.
Right. Remember that guy, Adam Sticha?
With the sweaters?
Yeah, he had a camera, but it didn't stop the theft.
That just proved it happened.
Exactly. So what can you do?
So is insurance the answer?
Well, the article talks about this new insurance called Porch Pals.
Okay.
It's specifically for stolen packages.
Interesting.
Yeah, it tries to fill a gap.
Like what?
Well, retailers usually have insurance,
Yeah.
but only until the package is marked delivered.
Yeah.
And most credit cards don't cover stuff left outside.
So you could get stuck.
Trying to get your money back, going back and forth between everyone.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare.
So Porch Pals says they simplify it.
Okay, so how does it work?
It costs $120 a year.
Uh-huh.
Covers up to $2,000 in losses.
Okay, that's not bad.
But there's a catch.
What's that?
Only 3 claims a year.
Oh, I see. So people don't abuse it.
Exactly. But 3 might not be enough if you're getting hit all the time.
Yeah, that's true.
There's this expert from Value Penguin, Divya Sangameshwar.
Okay.
She says that limited coverage could be a problem.
Especially in areas where this is happening a lot.
Right. So it's not a perfect solution.
Are there other options besides this Porch Pals thing?
Yeah, the article mentions that homeowners and renters insurance usually covers theft,
Oh, right.
but the deductibles can be really high.
Sometimes more than the stolen stuff is worth.
Exactly, so it's a gamble.
You might pay more anyway.
It makes you think, is any insurance really the best way to deal with this?
Yeah. Are there better solutions out there?
Well, the article suggests maybe we need to change the whole delivery system.
Like how?
Like maybe more secure delivery option.
Okay.
Like designated pickup spots or even drone delivery in some places.
Drone delivery, that would be cool.
Yeah, especially if it means no more porch pirates.
I've also heard about those smart boxes.
The ones that only the person or the delivery driver could open.
Yeah,
Those seem promising.
for sure.
In the end, it's about finding that balance.
Between convenience and security.
Right, people want their stuff fast, but they also want it to be safe.
Seems like this problem needs a lot of different solutions.
I think so.
Better security, new ways of delivering things, maybe even some laws to stop porch piracy.
I agree, it's not an easy fix.
We need to really understand the problem and be open to trying different things.
Absolutely.
You know, it's funny almost like as technology gets better and online shopping gets easier, this whole package theft thing is getting worse.
Yeah, it's weird, right? Like we have these amazing ways to deliver things right to your door, but then...
But we can't figure out that last little bit.
Right, like the last few steps.
It's like we built this high-tech highway, but the exit ramp is like a sketchy back alley.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
It goes back to something the article talked about.
What's that?
This whole idea of like trust and security in our neighborhoods just kind of disappearing.
It used to be you could leave a package on your porch and not even worry about it.
Yeah, now it's like you need a whole security system.
For delivery.
It's almost like we expect the worst now.
And that can't be good for feeling like part of a community.
No, it's not. So what can we do about it?
Yeah, besides all the security stuff and insurance, is there any way to like get that trust back?
It's tough, but I think it starts with little things,
Like what?
like looking out for each other.
Okay.
If you see something weird happening in your neighborhood, you report it.
Yeah.
Check on your older neighbors. Maybe they need help.
So being more aware of what's going on.
Exactly, and getting to know the people who live around you.
Maybe we need better neighborhood watch programs.
That could help. We can't just rely on technology and insurance.
Right. It takes everyone working together to make things safer.
Absolutely.
Well, I think we've given everyone listening a lot to think about.
Yeah, we've covered a lot of ground.
All those statistics and personal stories and possible solutions.
This porch pirate thing is a real challenge.
So to wrap things up, it's time to ask ourselves a question.
Okay.
What role do we want to play in making sure deliveries are safe and secure?
And less stressful.
Right.
Right.
Do we buy all the gadgets and get insurance, or maybe try something more community-focused?
Maybe it's all of those things.
True. The important thing is to stay informed and be proactive.
And remember, we all have a role to play.
Well said. So one last thought.
Okay.
Next time you're about to buy something online, think about the big picture.
Okay.
How can you be part of the solution?
Instead of another victim.
Right. Be careful out there, and remember, a little awareness goes a long way.
We'll be back next time with another deep dive into something that'll get you thinking. Until then, happy shopping.